let's now give you a different perspective on health. I'm quite sure you understand that our body is immensely complex and ingenious. But can we really grasp the magnitude and the complexity of it? We can build a rocket ship and put a man on the moon. We can build and control a nuclear plant, unless Mother Nature decides otherwise. But we are far from understanding the workings of the human body. So let's look at health today and discuss health on a cellular level. Our body has an estimated 50 to 100 trillion cells. That's more than the stars in a galaxy. Now, each and every one of these cells performs a few million chemical reactions per second. So if you would like to know how many chemical reactions there occur in our body any given second, and you can take your iPhones out, simply multiply 50 to 100 trillion with a few million. So next time somebody asks you if you're busy, your answer is yes, extremely. Now, each one of those cells has 100,000 receptors on its outer membrane. And the RNA, or the messenger, tells those receptors constantly what it is that the cell needs to carry out its functions, to renew itself, repair itself, and replenish itself. For example, let's say the cell needs vitamin C. So the RNA is going to tell the receptors, hey guys, stick out your neck and look for vitamin C. But what if due to our standard American diet, SAD, that vitamin C is not available? Then the cell is forced to settle for less potent, incompatible nutrients. So now, instead of using an original, we use a copy. And what happens if we make copies of copies? We can't read it anymore. The same thing happens on a cellular level. We get degeneration and mutation, which translates into disease and cancer. So what did we learn here? We learned that as long as we give our body all the essential nutrients it needs on a daily basis, that the cells will function properly, and that we can prevent any disease. So we don't have to be health freaks, and it's okay to eat the occasional comfort food, but we need to make sure that we provide our body with all the essential nutrients on a daily basis. Now, you probably understand the complexity of this human body and its workings a little bit better. So let me ask you, do you think we're really meant to interfere with this complex creation? Do you think we are supposed to ingest man-made foods and poisons and drugs to the benefit of this body? Do you think we need to remove limbs and organs to the benefit of this body? Of course not. Do you think we really need to understand all these workings and functions of those trillions and trillions of chemical reactions? The answer is no, we don't. And even if we wanted to, we simply cannot and never will understand all the functions and workings of the body. All we need to do is realize that the body knows what it's doing. That the body can heal itself if we place it in the right conditions. That the body and every single cell in it will constantly strive for perfect health. It's one of the laws of human life, the law of self-preservation. So now you're probably wondering, Dr. Mike, what are those right conditions? How do I put my body in the right conditions? How do I become part of that 20% you were talking about earlier? How do I become invincible? You gotta be the Houdini of health. No. I came up with an acronym. You need to live clean. C stands for controlling your emotions and feelings. L stands for listen to the warning signs of your body. E stands for enough rest, sleep, and sunshine. A stands for active lifestyle, but no overstimulation and no overindulgences. And N finally stands for natural and clean air, water, and food.